attention to the people in the street, crying out for accountability.
Hey, this is Karen with Truth for American Teens, and this is my video blog. Well, election times are coming up pretty soon, and if you are able to get out and vote, I hope you do so, and I wish I was with you. I'm still too young to go out and vote, so I'm kind of bummed about that, but I'm looking forward to the next election time when I can go out and vote. And so I wanted to do a couple of video blogs about principles of elections, about kind of some qualities. One quality I want to talk to you about today is unity. Now, during the Revolutionary War, Benjamin Franklin created a political cartoon. Now this political cartoon had two captions with it. One was "Join or Die" and the other was "Unite or Die." And the "Join or Die" was to get people to understand that they needed to join in this movement to throw off these oppressive shackles of the British government, or to get the British government to start listening to them. The "Unite or Die" was to encourage those people that maybe had joined to stay unified or to get unified in this common force of freedom. Now, in today's politics, we still need strong unity, because if we're divided like that snake in the political cartoon, we can't solve anything, we can't accomplish anything. But when we are a united snake, you don't tread on us. George Washington had this to say about unity in his farewell address. "The unity of government which constitutes you one people is now dear to you. It is justly so, for it is a main pillar in the edifice of your real independence." An edifice is like a grand building, so he's saying that unity is this pillar in your grand building. "The support of your tranquility at home, your peace abroad, of your safety, of your prosperity, of that very liberty which you so highly prize." George Washington understood that unity was what sustained us. During the Continental Congress, when the representatives from all the colonies were trying to figure out what on earth to do with all these things that Britain was doing to the United States, they realized that they had to unite. They needed to come together and be this great force for freedom and liberty. And they had to put aside their differences, and trust me, they had lots of differences. There were Quakers in there, and Protestants and Anglicans, people who generally didn't get along, but they put those differences aside and united. Now, in today's elections, we have to do the same thing. We have the conservative movement and the Tea Party movement and the 9/12 movement who are basically all going for the same thing. But if one tries to outdo the other, that's not going to help anything. So if you're part of one of those movements, or if you're like me and you're part of all of those movements, encourage them to stay united and to work together. Because if we work together as a strong united force, as a united snake, or as the United States, we can accomplish our goals. Because remember, united we stand, divided we fall. So I hope this November that our nation stays united in its goals of freedom and liberty from tyranny and our inalienable rights that God gives us. And may the Lord allow us to do great things this November. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.